Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, Mental Health Happy Hour. I am Michelle Wangaree Mich, a counseling psychologist by profession. I am looking forward to having an interactive session with you, and we're hoping for the best.
My name is Ngina. I'm also a counseling psychologist by profession. Kindly subscribe, share, like, and comment on our YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about childhood traumas. In one way or another, have you ever felt that your childhood experiences have really affected your adulthood? Yes, today we'll be talking about it, and we'll be glad that we'll be sharing our content here.
So we'll kick off with the definition of childhood trauma. So Sharon, according to you, what is childhood trauma?
I personally think childhood traumas, that these are the experiences that a child experiences when he or she is young. May it be positive, may it be negative, it's still an experience. But mostly be focusing mostly on the negative childhood experiences that have really affected a child, that up to now it's really affecting the person with their behaviors, with how they do their things. Those are the things that we'll be discussing right now and how we are going to cope with them.
Yeah. So according to me, childhood trauma are experiences that we undergo as children. You all know children are people below the age of 18, and they undergo these traumatic experiences that maybe affect them, their behaviors, how they act in front of people, and maybe even their self-esteem.
I will start by bullying. In school, you may find a child is being bullied by their peers or classmates, but this child is unable to talk about it since he or she at home, maybe he's unable to express their feelings to their parents. Now this child is really being traumatized with how the things are happening in school. So through this course of being bullied in the older ages, this child will be will have some low self-esteem and will be unable to talk about it to some people. I'll also talk about discrimination. You may find a child being discriminated by other children, and this may cause childhood traumas. You'll find this person, when he or she is an adult, will keep on having antisocial behaviors, isolating him or herself from other people.
I would like to talk about parental issues, because parental issues really affect us today. Being raised in a family where we have problems that occur in the family, the divorce, separation, the child tends to get some traumatic experiences, maybe they even fear getting into relationships later in life. So, okay, parental issues is also an issue. Sexual abuse also, and we also have physical abuse. Yes, there's caning and there's physical abuse. So I'm talking about the physical abuse actually affects a child.
There's also other points in childhood, in parenting. You may find that this child, or he or she, has been raised by a single mom, but this child has never received a father figure in their life. This child will always be traumatized in making relationships. They'll also be getting into unhealthy relationships. When you go and research about it, you as a counselor or a therapist, when you start rooting out the causes of why this client of yours is coming here, you'll find out it's all about the childhood experiences or the traumas that this child got when he or she was young. Yes.
Okay. So we have some signs of childhood trauma, the kind of signs that show when you're already grown up, like maybe had some traumas when I was like 10, but not experiencing such right now. For example, overthinking situations. I need to be sitting somewhere and then I receive a call and be like, hi, I can't trust you. And really, because I feel that you're going through something that was done to me when I was young.
I'll also talk about tension and a lot of worries. When you see this adult all the time is worried and tension, that ayuko on an unstable mind, like kila saa ameogopa. When you go and ask this adult, you may find that there are things that are really back in his mind that are really disturbing him. Yes, when you find this one, you should go and ask. You should have an interactive talk with this person. Know what is the cause of the behaviors of this person.
Yes. We also have depression. Depression is the leading cases of suicide. Depression has been a major mental health issue currently, and it's really affecting us, especially 25 and below. maybe because of the way we were brought up in a generation where maybe interacting with our parents would have been so hard. You were unable to explain yourself as a kid, and now it's really affecting us. But it's now time to take a change. Yes.
I'll also talk about chronic illnesses such as stress and ulcers. You see, you find when someone has such conditions, it's not just because it's food or something. You may find this person is really struggling. He or she may be avoiding the things that are really disturbing this person. You may find this person is really overthinking about things, not because that they're unable to talk. They don't have someone to talk to. They're really alone in their world. Yeah, most of those are the kind of symptoms that we get while childhood traumas. This person is always alone, is always crying a lot. These are the things that we look and we know that this person is really passing through a lot and is unable to talk with people.
Yeah. So we also have changes in appetite. You might be finding someone is really eating a lot. Oh yeah. Such conditions are brought by stress and maybe from childhood traumas that you experienced as a kid. Yes, so we have some ways where there are some various ways we can use.
Actually, I think we should talk about the effects of having childhood traumas first before we go to cope. How to cope with the childhood trauma.
So effects, we have relationship issues. God, relationships. What?
The leading issues we have in our world, relationships.
Yeah. Like, okay, when you're faced with these childhood traumas, sometimes handling relationships can be an issue. Like, it's an issue.
The people having childhood traumas are very prone to this, having this childhood trauma, since they are unable to maintain their relationship. They have unstable relationship. They are able to control their emotions since they have a low emotional intelligence. They are unable to talk with their partners since they don't know how to communicate. Maybe they are having a lot of issues that they are back in their mind. They don't know how to express it to people. Sorry. I'll also talk about another effect of childhood trauma. I'll say childhood traumas causes low self-esteem to a child, to an adult. You may find someone is unable to talk in front of people, not because yeye mwenyewe anataka, ni kwa sababu anaogopa atachukiwa na watu. You may find that his confidence is low.
Yes. We also have insecurity. Okay, not only relationship, but at this point we are as in ages where we are working, and we might even be insecure at our own places and like we can't do it because of a simple word uliambiwa mtoto huwezi make. So you'll carry that word huwezi make for the rest of your life, and these are the kind of cases that bring stress at work. Zero confidence. Yes.
Also another effect of childhood trauma is one will get suicidal ideations and end up having suicidal attempts. This person will find that he has been really demoralized by his friends, his peers, his family. He has been seeing that he cannot make it in life. Huyu mtu ataendelea ku overthink. He only sees that he's nothing to the world. End up thinking about having suicidal ideation. After that, unaona mtu anaanza kujikatakata kidogo, unaona anajaribu having ways of how to kill himself at the end of the since he doesn't have someone to talk to, someone to listen to, someone to understand him or her.
So we can go to ways of coping with childhood traumas. So we have thinking positive. Surround yourself with people who have positive energy. Think positive about yourself. Encourage yourself every day. We have this to the mirror thing where you give yourself confidence, talk to yourself, encourage yourself more, and believe in yourself. Now we are going to discuss how to cope with childhood traumas. After the experiences we undergo as kids, there's a point where you're like, I really have to deal with this, and now we want to like explain some ways where we can cope with these childhood traumas. Yes.
I'll start by saying we first acknowledge and recognize the childhood traumas that are really disturbing us. After that, seeking support from a peer, a counselor, or a parent, someone who you trust or you are open with this person. I'll also talk about reclaiming the control. That is letting go of the old defense mechanism and bringing new defense mechanisms so as you can continue to grow. You also give yourself time and patience to heal, because it's not just a day treatment, it's a long process. Yes.
Also, in cases of bullying, we can also have unlearning what was told to you, unlearning the deeds that were done to you, believing in yourself and taking control. Do not let the pain control you, but control the pain. We can also consult a therapist, and also we have surrounding yourself with people with positive energy. It's always positive vibes all the way. Give yourself positive regard and appreciate yourself a little bit more. So that's all we have for today.
I hope you enjoyed. I hope those tips will assist you guys.
Yes.
And in case of any question, you can find us on our social media platforms at Ngina Maina at Instagram, and also
Nganga Wangaree on Instagram. Yes. So have a nice time, and looking forward to seeing you again.
Ciao.
Thank you. Bye. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Bye.
Bye. Adios.
Oh my God, 12 minutes.